Meanwhile, President Biden has expressed his support late Monday for a ceasefire as fighting between Israel and Hamas enters a second week.
That's right. Sunday marked the deadliest day so far since this conflict began. And while the White House remains hopeful the violence will soon end, members of Congress are calling on the president to do more. Our Washington correspondent Anna Wernicke is in D.C. with more. Anna, good morning to you.
Good morning. Well, President Biden's comments yesterday are significant because this is the first time that the White House has made any mention of a ceasefire to contain the situation. But the White House made it very clear that the language is very carefully worded and that the president is not officially demanding a ceasefire, only that he supports it. As the violence between Israel and Hamas enter its second week, the White House says President Biden is now supporting a ceasefire. According to a White House readout of a phone call with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, Biden, quote, expressed his support for a ceasefire and discussed U.S. engagement with Egypt and other partners towards that end.
Our focus, our goal, every single action we take, every statement we make is with the objective of reducing the violence and bringing an end to the conflict on the ground.
White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki says the U.S. was working through quiet and intensive diplomacy to bring the violence to an end. And Psaki says the only way for that to happen,
it's going to require both parties wanting to engage in that and wanting to have a discussion about the path forward.
President Biden has condemned the violence and says Israel has a right to defend itself. Democrats on Capitol Hill say the president needs to do more. More than 25 Democratic senators released a joint statement calling for immediate ceasefire agreement in Israel and the Palestinian territories to prevent further loss of life and further escalation of violence. But Republicans say the president needs to stand up to political pressure from within his party.
President Biden must remain strong against the growing voices within his own party that create false equivalence between terrorist aggressors and a responsible state defending itself.
And Secretary of State Antony Blinken said Monday that the U.S. is ready to spring in to help if Israel and Hamas signal any interest in ending hostilities. But he says that ultimately it's up to the two parties if they want to pursue a ceasefire. For now, live in Washington, I'm Anna Wernicke. Back to you.